Unanimous.
Item number 13, consider approval of the acceptance of property on Cave Hill Road that is being maintained by the county.
Yeah, that road I understand it was already a county road, it's just the deed. A lot of the old county roads
Were never deeded.
were never deeded over, like years ago when the county took a road, it was still on old deeds and stuff. And they've got the correct deed, right? Did you,
They've got a description right here. 28 feet total.
So it's something we've already been maintaining.
Correct.
yeah, and,
Every year.
so, that'll get it back to where there's no cul-de-sac on it this time, but there's, that's never been one there, so.
Turn around right there. You can still turn
Yeah,
around.
yeah, there's a double driveway you can turn around,
Exactly.
so. Motion to accept the deed transfer or whatever, because the road is already, it's already a county road, we just need the deed,
Second.
Accept the deed.
accept the deed, yeah.
Motion, I guess.
Oh,
I've got a motion.
oh, second,
Second.
or whatever,
Mr. Wood?
yes,
Mr. Ellis?
Yes.
Mr. Bishop?
Yes.
yes.
Item number 14, the department reports. Jimmy? Okay, everybody see your report Jimmy got?
Everything going all right?
We are done blacktopping, that's correct.
That's a good thing.
And we are also working on the transfer station buildings out there. We're putting some metal on those buildings. I haven't been out there today. How's it, they about to get done? Or?
They're gonna be a couple more days.
Okay. It looks good. It looks a lot better, a lot fresher than it did.
Still have much trouble with signs disappearing and things, or it's still ongoing?
Always will, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Is the camera still out there? Different places?
Road?
no, I don't, they moved.
I think it's in my district right now.
Yeah, I think it is,
Yeah, so I'll give you a heads up on that.
yeah.
We had some activity going on out there that we wanted to monitor, so I'll get a hold of you and let you know where it's at, so if you need it. So, Mr. Brock and I have been working on some things together, so thank you, Mr. Brock.
All right, Keith, you got anything? Thank you, Jimmy.
One other addition. Back last year, just went to a presentation where statements of FEMA people said that we were going to be required to submit a debris management plan for Marion County. In case you have an ice storm or something like we did back a few years ago, in order to get FEMA money, they were going to probably require all the counties to have a debris management plan. I've got that plan finished. This is about a 65-page document. I wrote this plan to include a partnership agreement with the city of Lebanon, because the city of Lebanon has got about a third of the population base of the county. So it's going to be kind of an interlocal agreement where they are responsible for the city's brush needs with their public works, and we're kind of responsible for the rest of the county. Now, I've got this thing finished, and I've talked to the judge recently about maybe setting up a meeting with the mayor and the city administrator and whoever we want to put forth to kind of, I'll get them this plan so they can look it over, and then we can all sign off on it and bless it. And I've got the hoops coming from Frankfurt where we need to submit this through to get it approved through FEMA. And Stephanie is somebody that gave you all the presentation at your magistrate's conference. I've got to call into her and she'll give me the route that we need to go. I'm pretty sure that we're going to have to submit this through EMS. Even though I wrote the plan, it's going to have to be submitted through EMS. So I kind of wanted to do that as an informational thing for you folks to know that the plan is finished. Among other things, it establishes north, south, east, west, and central parts of the county it establishes some different areas where we can stage debris. In case we have a tornado, in case we have a ice storm event, whatever. And then from that point, we can bring in grinders, disposable units, whatever we need to get rid of. So it's finished, and you'll be hearing about this in the near future.
I appreciate that, because that was, you're right, that was one of the things that was brought up. We have to have that plan, so if we do not have it, and let's say, God forbid, we have another storm situation like we did with all the debris and the ice and so forth, we would be stuck with a lot of costs. So,
We'll just, we're going to be the second county in the state of Kentucky that has a clear plan. The other county's Pendleton County, or West Dakota.
Is somebody still coming out and grinding the brush at the transfer station?
Cox Superior still comes out when we call. We're about ready to do another grinding.
They haul it away, or
Yes, they bring in semis, open top tractor trailers, and they take it to Campbellsville and use it for waste to energy. They burn it for electrical needs over the plant.
thank you, appreciate it.
Thanks, Keith.
Thank you, Keith.
Another road was named besides this one. Was there 2 roads? Was there another road?
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, also, the road.
Whippoorwill Road. Huh?
Yeah, thank you. We've got the road for 911 purposes out off of Springfield Highway, off of S. Young Road. We named it for 911 purposes as Maintenance Shop Road. Now there's a couple of houses that are, one's been finished, one's in development, and there's another one coming. So I'd like to ask the court to approve, and I've already checked this with Mr. Brock. He's blessed it, but change that from Maintenance Shop Road to Course View Drive. And that,
Lane.
Course,
View Lane.
excuse me, Course View Lane.
Course View Lane.
You know, Course View Lane.
you got to get it right, Mr.
Jimmy, can you get that
That down.
sign for that? It's going from maintenance.
Just put LN period, that'll take care of it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. But anyway, motion to approve.
Second.
Thanks, sir.
Mr. Elder?
Yes.
Mr. Wicker?
Yes.
Mr. Bishop?
Yes.
Mr. Webb?
Yes.
Unanimous?
Thank you, Keith. Robbie?
Gave you all a report. As you see, for October, we made 236 calls in October. Next page is January 1 to the end of October. We made $2,381 calls. As of 8 o'clock this morning, we were at 2,400 calls for the year. Next page is the age breakdown from January to the end of October of our patients. And I added another page for you all on the very back is the destination where we take all the patients. Got all the breakdown. And that's the NA one. I just kind of give it an explanation there of what that is. There's a lot of areas that covers that. I'm happy.
So in other words, you actually make the trip, but you don't, I mean, I see call, cancel, refuse transport. So you get there, yeah, so,
Well, and some of that right there is being covered by the fees and all, where people were called continually.
Or-
And I think you guys had a call or two about some of that. People are starting to pay attention, because they're having to pay it now. And it's something that I know you always didn't want to do, but it's a necessary charge. It truly is.
Some of the NAs, like if it's a wreck, you call and they're deceased, when you get there, you
Yeah,
can't transport
exactly
it.
that. Like I said, fire standbys, just, it covers a lot of things.
but obviously, the overwhelming majority of destination is the Springfield.
Well, that, and as you see, we do a lot for Louisville and Lexington as well. Different hospitals like this. You guys can look at that when you get home. That's from January 1 to the end of October, where we can take the patients. They see, we've been to Cincinnati Children's Hospital. So
That's good information.
Yeah, just one more caveat to this. I don't know if you can do it, but if you can, that'd be great.
you're all different.
Well, I'm not worried about the district so much, but they would be super nice. But, you know, this is destination, so this tells me where they ended up, okay? What would be nice is to know I would like to
Where
know.
they leave from?
Yeah, where the area where the call was originated. In other words, whether it be, you can do it by Gravel Switch, Loretta, Lebanon, Raywick. I just think that, or zip code or something.
Well, I can
Well,
get
not
you
zip
one by
code.
zip code, but it's
No, not zip code, because that wouldn't work. You're right.
What,
3 zip codes.
Yeah, that's right.
what about where it says Village of Lebanon Nursing Home? It's got 99 calls. Is that to there or from there?
There's 2 there.
To there.
These are all destination calls, where
That's
they
what I
ended up.
Where we end with the patient.
Okay.
Well, if you can take a look at that, that'd be great. Thank you, Robert.
Thanks, Robert.
Thank you, Rob.
Animal shelter, I was with Kay today, matter of fact, we went to Boyle County, and they got a new shelter over in Boyle County. They look really nice. We took some dogs over there today, so they went and looked at their shelter. Only thing she said she had going on, they did have an accident this past week. Nobody was injured, but that's,
Yeah, I think it disabled the vehicle. I don't know. if
yeah,
it's
we lost the
insurance.
expedition out there.
Yeah. I
Lost
guess
it.
insurance,
Oh,
wasn't it the other?
No, it was already,
I know, but I mean, who was at fault?
I think
The other? the other
we
one?
were.
Oh, we were. I didn't know. I didn't know if we were waiting for insurance from somebody or just
We're
something.
not sure at this time, but
Yeah. Well, I wasn't either. I didn't. Yeah.
Nobody got hurt. That's the.
Yeah,
that's-
I knew
that's
that,
the-
but I
That's the good thing about it.
So we'll have to, look at either repairing it or replacing it or look at that later to see. Yeah.
Mark, I think I missed you there, didn't
I have everybody report, be glad to answer any questions you might have on that. Also, I've got a couple of estimates on the truck.
I? That's next on the agenda.
And I requested 3, received 2. Learned a lot more, we'll get those turned in and make a decision. That way I go ahead and have that.
That was another,
Take it in and get worked out.
okay. We got 2 estimates.
Yes, 2.
Truck down there.
I think we've already received a check from CACO.
Okay.
who are the 2 estimates, Judge?
I've got one for Tut's Body Shop for $5,009.66. The other from S&L Body Shop for $6,313.15. So we need to approve.
Motion to approve, same repair, I take it off the, motion, Judge, to approve the Tuts auto body repair with your approval after review.
Second.
Mr. Evans?
Yes.
Mr. Quill?
Yes.
Mr. Bishop? Yes. Mr. Wicker?
Yes.
Thank you, Mark. Everything else all right at jail?
Thanks, sir.
Under old business, new business, need to consider approval to advertise for a part-time maintenance position at the Judicial Center. We just had a guy who's going to retire as of November the 17th over there, so.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Mr. Quill?
Yes.
Mr. Bishop?
Yes.
Mr. Evans?
Yes.
And Mr. Wicker?
Yes,
Item number C is consider approval to advertise for a part-time emergency management position.
Motion to approve. Motion to approve.
Second.
Mr. Evans?
Yes.
Bishop?
Yes.
Mr. Quill?
Yes.
Mr. Wicker?
yes.
Unanimous.
Item number D, letter number D is consider approval to repair ceiling in 2 rooms of the Heritage Center, the total cost being $800. That was some damage that was done by the boiler last winter. and it's finally dried up and it's able to be repaired, so we did get a guy come look at it today and said he could get to it pretty quick, so total cost being $800.
Is it drywall primarily, or?
It's plaster, actually. The plaster, it came off the ceiling there in a couple rooms.
Motion.
Second.
Mr. Bishop?
Yes.
Mr. Judd?
Yes.
Mr. Wicker?
Yes.
Mr. Pruitt? Unanimous?
Item E is consider approval of appointing Jimmy Rakes to road supervisor. Salary being established at $56,000.
Motion.
Second.
Mr. Webb? Yes.
Yes.
Mr. Bishop?
Yes.
Mr. Judd?
Yes.
Item F is consider approval of appointing Jason Garrett to assistant road supervisor. Salary being established at $20 per hour.
Motion.
Second.
Mr. Bishop?
Yes.
Mr. Pruitt?
Yes.
Mr. Wicker?
Yes.
Mr. Judd?
Yes.
Unanimous?
Has anybody else got anything?
So payment of the
Pay-
bills.
Pay the bills.
Got to pay the bills, yeah.
Is there any additions? Is that a motion, Mr.?
Motion, pay the bills.
Second.
Mr. Bishop?
Yes.
Mr. Pruitt? Yes. Mr. Judd?
Yes.
Mr. Wicker?
Yes.
Unanimous?
Oh, Judge, also, while we're on that, are we finished on that vote? I'm sorry. While we're on that also, I think we were also discussing in regards to the process of positions within the road department, sanitation department, and so forth. I believe we're all in majority in agreement that, and I don't specifically think our policy and procedure states this, okay, so it's something that we need to adjust, but I think it's something that we all agree we should follow, that as positions come open, that it be based upon seniority as well as qualifications, okay? That's something that I know I preach for several years, and I know several of you support that, but just want to make sure that that's the process we want to stay in. If you didn't mind, see if we can get the county attorney to review that, and then that be in addition to our policy and procedures, okay? Of course, that would need to be outlined in regards to, seniority process to be posted, seniority with qualifications.
I mean, looking at seniority and qualifications.
That's correct. And we would need, if you could provide us with a statement that would be added to our policy and procedures, then we can make that official in a meeting.
Sounds good.
Then.
Maybe we need to upgrade the qualifications too. I'm not sure what we got on there.
Yeah, that's, well,
Just for the road department?
well, that's the.
Road and sanitation, both.
Yeah, actually.
Really, everything on it.
That's
Countywide,
that's
really.
Countywide,
that's
yeah.
countywide. That's going into our policy and procedure. And that works both ways. Just because you have seniority, if you don't have the qualifications, but so you have, there's multitude of areas there. So, but I think that's overall a fair way of achieving, fairness to all our employees. So.
I agree.
But you're talking about that in relation to pay raises, correct?
I'm talking that in relation to.
Promotion purposes.
I'm talking that we're talking about that in relation to job positions. Okay. So the other thing with that too is that if you guys agree, there's a qualification on that too, because if someone moves to a job, they make that decision. Okay, they're granted that opportunity. I think there also should be a time limitation on that, meaning a minimum of 2 years in that position. So in other words, once you make that decision to go from this job to this job, you have to stay in that position for 2 years before you qualify to
Make another move.
make another move. The reason being there is that if you don't do that, I think that'll hinder us and hinder, the department heads as far as getting people trained, okay? Because you'll have an individual to be job jumping every 6 months or a year or whatever, so. Would you guys agree with that? Okay.
All right, I'll look at drafting something along those lines.
I think it'd be very, someone as qualified as you are, you'll have it the next meeting.
I will see which.
It's pretty basic. It's pretty straightforward. If you need any assistance, let me know. I'll copy it from some other courts. This will be forwarded to you.
Quick, no, I don't know, do we
Put your
need
name
to,
at the bottom
Yeah,
of it.
put my name on it.
do we need to discuss anything about the Time Warner or Windstream changeover thing, or is that just something?
I mean, we approved to do it. I think Larry's discovered that we've had possibly some issues with some lines in the past, so.
Well, Time Warner had like 5 lines on there that 3 or 4 of them don't even exist, that we've been paying. I don't know if we can get something back from Windstream or not, but they're not even actual lines. They're maintenance numbers that's not, And then there's a couple lines, there's one line over the old courthouse that just, I checked it. Evidently it was used for something over there, and when we moved, it didn't get moved. It's just over there sticking out. There's nothing hooked to it. So we don't need it here per se. We don't need a line here that you know of. Everybody's okay?
I think everything's fine, yeah.
And then one other line that they didn't have on there, but it was over to county attorney's office for an old DSL line that the county was paying for, but it's no longer used. So we just need to get that turned off.
And we're also working on changing over the emails. I think we talked to Jimmy, and
Yeah, that's the big thing. The phone's not gonna be an issue. The email,
emails are gonna be a little,
everybody's got a county, I don't know how y'all got that set up, but
we're looking into that too. So, I mean, we're gonna do it right when we do it, so.
Well, I was gonna say, if you're going to have the court or the county have their own domain per se, now would be the time to do it as opposed to do the Time Warner and then come back 6 months later and do
Yeah.
the new domain, so.
anybody's got their own domain, don't have to do that.
If you do a MarionCounty.org or whatever it might be, so.
Yeah.
Good idea.
What about even like the animal shelter, how their own, so they would need their own address or own, whatever you call it. I don't know if they need a domain out there or not, but they'll be on a separate.
They're gonna be able to get Time Warner out there though.
Yeah, eventually.
Yeah.
That's something we need to put on our stipulation. They've got so long, not leave it open-ended, because they've got to run a line out there for the county barn and the animal shelter. He said they're going to, but there's none out there now.
Yeah.
And that's something that, I think that's something we need to drastically improve on, is our website, because, most everybody, whether it be from their PC or laptop at home or their mobile device, I think it would be great if they could go to one common website, link into all our departments with the contact numbers, information, so forth. If a department, for example, like the EMS, or let's say the Keys or whatever, road department wants to put something on, so, and then have links, whether it be the media or whatever, that they can tie to as well. That's something I think we're about 10 years behind on, but I think that's something we need to get done.
Mm-hmm.
On that note too, you may have to look, I know there's like 3 or 4 different people that take care of the internet, the DSL part of it. If we do that, we'd probably need to consolidate, have one guy run the whole thing, because they all got different procedures, different ways, different names.
Exactly.
I don't know the ins and outs of it, but if you're gonna have them all under one umbrella, you need to have somebody overseeing the whole thing.
Yeah, commonality, yeah. I'd love to stay longer with you guys, but is anybody, y'all ready to go? Or? Motion to adjourn?
Second.
Thank you all.